Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I'm going to be giving you guys 8 beauty hacks you shouldn't be doing. Now, there's tons of videos here on YouTube talking about beauty hacks and little tips and tricks about how to take shortcuts in your beauty routine or skip a few steps here and there. But these are some that I've shared with you in some of my videos and some others that you might be doing that you actually shouldn't be doing. Number 1 is going to be using lipstick anywhere but your lips. There are tons of videos showing how you can use your lipstick on your eyes, on your cheeks, on wherever else parts, but you really shouldn't be using lipstick or any other beauty product for that matter anywhere but where they are suggested to use. So if you have a beauty product that says multi-use and that you can use it on your lips, on your cheeks, on your eyes, then that lipstick is okay. But your general lipsticks on the market are not gonna be okay or safe for your eyes because there are gonna be certain ingredients that may irritate your eyes. And so you wanna be really careful when you try to use products for multi-purpose because some products really are just meant for your lips. Another thing that I learned when I was working with a brand one time was that if you do get an infection or something happens with your skin or anything while you're using a product, if you're not using it directly how they suggest on the product, on the back or whatever, then they aren't liable for anything that happens with that product. So if it says lipstick, use it on your lips just to be safe. Number 2 is going to be skipping shampoo. Now I know a lot of us, especially curly girls and girls that have recently colored our hair or something like that, do not use shampoo. And I know a lot of people follow the curly girl method, and unless you are following the curly girl method completely, that means you're not using anything with silicone or any ingredients that may cause buildup. You need to be using shampoo, and you shouldn't be skipping shampoo for like a month, okay? You need to be using shampoo at least each week. And I like to always say to use a sulfate-free shampoo once a week and then use a sulfate, yes, sulfate shampoo. One time using a sulfate shampoo is not going to kill your hair. It's not going to strip it of all of its goodness and moisture. It is just a way to give your scalp and give your hair a deep clean. And a lot of girls who are recently starting to wear their hair naturally curly or just want to lessen the amount of sulfate that they're using on a regular basis, don't feel like you have to completely eliminate sulfate from your regimen, especially if you are playing with different styles, testing out different products. You want to use a shampoo at least weekly or however frequent you feel like your hair needs a really good clean. And third, leaving your deep conditioner in overnight. When it comes to deep conditioning, you guys have heard me rant and rave about how deep conditioning will change your hair life and take you to a new level of bombness and slayage with your hair. But one thing that I see a lot of people do is leaving their conditioner overnight. And I see a lot of videos out there saying that, you know, the longer you keep your deep conditioner in, the better. And that's not necessarily true. A couple of different things can happen if you leave your deep conditioner in overnight. The first thing that can happen is that you are over moisturizing. So when you are deep treating your hair, you want to have a healthy balance of protein and moisture. And if you're using a really moisturizing deep conditioner, which is great, a lot of us curly girls, natural hair least does, and any other hair texture needs moisture, but especially if you have coarse hair or curly hair, you need to be pumping in that moisture, right? We all know that, but you can overdo it. And so if you find that your hair is kind of getting super soft but not getting any definition, you're missing some protein in your regimen and you could be over moisturizing. So that's one reason why you don't want to leave your deep conditioner in overnight. The second thing that can happen is that honestly, it doesn't make a huge difference. So most conditioners basically tap out after about an hour. That's all the moisture your hair can really take. Your hair does have a cap, okay? So when you are deep conditioning, as long as you're keeping it in anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes or up to an hour, that's the max you're gonna get. Leaving it in overnight and having your hair be wet and being uncomfortable while you sleep is really not worth it. The next beauty hack you shouldn't be doing is piling your hair on top of your head while shampooing. That is another beauty habit that I see people do all the time, and that's one that you don't want to do because it causes friction in your hair. You never see hairstylists pile your hair on top of your head while they're washing, right? When you're getting your hair shampooed, you're already laying back usually, and they are working the shampoo through your hair. And the only time they probably pile your hair on top of your head is when they're drying it or just to move you from the sink to the chair. They're not doing that on your head while shampooing for a reason. Don't make your job harder by piling your hair on top of your head while you're shampooing. Just work your way through your hair on the bottom and work it up, so then you can really get a nice clean without tangling your hair up. We've all gotten hip to this beauty blender trend, which is a bomb trend because beauty blenders / sponges in your makeup routine really make your makeup super flawless and just make your whole life a lot easier when it comes to blending. But this is one thing that I see a lot of people do that you shouldn't be doing. Before you apply makeup, I know you guys are wetting that beauty blender, right? Yes, a lot of us wet the beauty blender because that's the best way to use it when it's moist. But do not put that wet beauty blender back in your makeup bag and seal it. Why? Because that is a combination for bacteria, and bacteria can grow in your makeup bag, on your brushes, and all of your tools, hence your beauty blender as well, that you don't want. When you're finished with your beauty blender, go ahead and let it air out. Let it completely dry before you stick it back in your bag. Or you can transition your tools like your brushes and your beauty blenders into a mesh bag. That way the beauty blender can breathe even if it's inside a bag. The sixth beauty hack that you shouldn't be doing. We all have those specific products that we just love and cherish, and we hold on to them forever, and there are holy grails, right? We keep those holy grails on us always, but you gotta let those holy grails go. I'm not saying that you can never use them again. I'm saying that you need to switch out your beauty routine. A lot of people use the same products all year round, or they hold on to the specific product for way longer than you're supposed to. So different beauty products have expiration dates, especially things like mascara, lip glosses, eyeshadows, all that kind of stuff. I know for sure mascara has like a 3-month lifespan or a 6-month lifespan or something like that. But I know a lot of people who hold on to the mascaras and other beauty products and makeup products for a year, 2 years, however, you want to stretch that holy grail. It's a really good thing to let that holy grail go. When it's finished, use it, and then switch it out with something else. Especially when it comes to hair products, sometimes our hair reacts differently to certain products that we're like, what? This is my holy grail. Why isn't it working for me anymore? It's because the environment changes. When the seasons change, when it's winter to summer, you want to switch out your beauty routine and your beauty products, because based on the environment and the time of year, your products are going to have different effects on your skin, on your hair, and all of that. So don't hold on to your holy grails too tightly to where you can never switch them out, because you should be switching them out. You know how when you're all dressed up and you're ready to hit the town with your girls or go on a really nice date with your man or your boo? One of the last things you usually do is spray perfume, right? I know a lot of people suggest instead of spraying perfume on your skin to spray perfume on your clothes. It's a no. I say this because actually perfume is supposed to go on skin, and when you put it on your skin, it does last longer. But another part of that you may be messing up on is when you put your perfume on your wrists or wherever, you're dabbing like this and you're dabbing like this. Don't do that, okay? What that does is it separates the molecules of the perfume to where you break it up and then it doesn't last as long. So what I suggest is, instead of waiting until you're fully dressed to spray your perfume, when you're fresh out of the shower or before you get dressed, spray the perfume directly on your skin. And then if you want to go even a step further, get a really good unscented lotion, body lotion, and Put the lotion in your hand, spray your perfume, mix it together, and then place it on your body. This will make your perfume last so much longer without having to buy a bigger bottle, without having to reapply, and you're ready to go for the rest of the night. And this last beauty hack that you shouldn't be doing is gonna be a tough one. I know some of us are gonna be really heartbroken about this, but I gotta break it to y'all. You know how when you beat your face real good, or you go to your favorite makeup artist and they just slay your face and you don't want to let it go, so you try to go to sleep that night with your face up, never touching your pillow because you want to save it for the next day? Don't do that. That's a no too. I know it's really hard sometimes, but you have to wash your face at night. I know that is simple for a lot of us. A lot of us are probably like, duh, of course you gotta wash your face at night. But no, I know a lot of girls that think that skipping that wash and going to sleep that night and having your makeup the next day is a hack. It's not, okay? Even if your face still looks good the next day, your pores are open. Your skin is vulnerable at night when you're at rest. That's when your skin rejuvenates itself and does a lot of things internally. And so your pores are opening and they're basically eating up all of that dirt and makeup that you have on your face. And so this may not turn into a pimple the next day, but it could turn into multiple pimples over time because all of that dirt is in your system, even if you can't see it right away. So don't do that, okay? Don't do that. It is worth just washing your face off at night and doing your makeup again the next day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.